What's going on, people? Did you see this? Matt Hancock, a married British minister, caught on camera in an uncompromising position in his office with his aide. Interestingly, his will not be the first time someone in a position of power is caught up in a scandal. History is littered with corruption, sex, and various other scandals involving world leaders. Here are 8 of the highest profile ones. What's going on, people? This is Kali Obasa of thisKaliObasa.com. Did you forget? Before we proceed, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe to Dodo Vibe channel so we can continue to bring you more interesting videos. Matt Hancock was a married former British Health Secretary, and Gina Colangeloe, a married advisor, were caught on camera kissing and embracing in his Whitehall office in the midst of the pandemic. Problem was, apart from the fact that they were both married, they had both breached COVID-19 social distancing restrictions, which Mr. Hancock had set when the pandemic raged. Gina Colangeloe worked in the Department of Health and Social Care. Mr. Hancock had appointed her as an unpaid advisor at the department, and later to a paid non-executive director on its board. Hancock later said he had no idea the camera, which was hidden inside a smoke detector in his office, existed. He resigned a day later, stating, "Those of us who make these rules have got to stick by them." The former president of Israel was convicted and sentenced by the court to 7 years imprisonment for charges of rape, sexual harassment, breach of trust, obstruction of justice, harassment of a witness, and fraud. Almost 10 women were sexually harassed while under his employ. Francois Mitterand was married to his wife Danielle for over 50 years, but he had engaged in several extramarital affairs, most notably with Anne Pinjot, who got an apartment and the protection of a presidential security team, all at taxpayers' expense. The affair endured for many years and produced a daughter named Mazarin, who was kept a secret from the press thanks to illegal wiretapping that Mitterand had ordered as part of his campaign against terrorism. In 1994, Mazarin Pinjot turned 20 and could no longer be protected as a minor. The identity of her father became public knowledge and a media circus ensued. Mitterand died of prostate cancer in 1996, but he had made gossip headlines even in death when Anne and Mazarin Pinjot showed up at his funeral. They had been invited by none other than Danielle Mitterand, who seated them next to the legitimate family. The former French president was involved in an affair with an actress. A celebrity magazine published his photographs crossing Paris on the back of a scooter, apparently to meet the 41-year-old actress Julie Gayet in her apartment. The sex scandal took a twist when it was found that the apartment used for the president's alleged secret meetings with Gayet was linked to the Corsican mafia. John Profumo was British Secretary of State for War when he began an affair with 19-year-old model Christine Keeler. The two were introduced at an exclusive party at Lord Astor's Cliveden estate, adding an extra layer of aristocrat debauchery to the story. At the time of their relationship, Keeler was also involved with Soviet naval attaché and suspected spy Yevgeny Eugene Ivanov. Rumors of the affairs and its potential security implications spread rapidly and did not stay quiet. Profumo denied the affair to the House of Commons, but the police became involved and Keeler testified to the relationship, leading to Profumo's resignation on June 5, 1963. After his death, declassified MI5 documents from the 1930s revealed Profumo had also had an affair with a Nazi spy. As of 14th of May 2011, Strauss-Kahn was the former managing director of the International Monetary Fund. He was arrested and charged with a sexual assault and attempted rape of 32-year-old Nafissatou Diallo, a housekeeper at the Sofitel New York hotel. After calling the hotel and asking them to bring his missing cell phone to the airport, he was met by police and taken from his Paris-bound flight at New York City's John F. Kennedy International Airport minutes before takeoff, and was later charged on several counts of sexual assault plus unlawful imprisonment. Strauss-Kahn was accused of 4 felony charges, 2 of criminal sexual acts, 1 of attempted rape and 1 of sexual abuse, plus 3 misdemeanor offenses, including unlawful imprisonment. Strauss-Kahn resigned from the top IMF post 4 days after his arrest and was subsequently acquitted of all charges. Silvio Berlusconi served as Italy's prime minister for 3 terms. He had paid for sex with a minor, 17-year-old Moroccan nightclub dancer who performed under the name Ruby Heartstealer. He was also accused of organizing wild parties that involved lavish, catered affairs that would culminate in group sex between male and female invited guests. He is also accused of abusing the power of his office to secure Ruby's release after she was arrested for theft in May 2010 by the Milan police. One involved an escort named Patricia Dedaro, who claimed that Berlusconi had been her client on 3 occasions. He denied the allegations, telling Corriere della Sera, "I have never paid a woman. I have never understood what satisfaction there is if the pleasure of conquest is absent." Berlusconi was also linked to Noemi Letizia, who was also a minor when they were together. Berlusconi denied these allegations as well, telling Corriere della Sera, "I never had spicy relationships with Noemi. I swear on my children." The former prime minister stood trial in April 2011 for allegations that he hired a 17-year-old dancer as an escort. Perhaps the most high-profile of them all, Bill Clinton's sex scandal emerged in 1998 from a sexual relationship with a 22-year-old White House intern, Monica Lewinsky. The news of this extramarital affair and the resulting investigation eventually led to the impeachment of President Clinton in 1998 by the US House of Representatives. He was subsequently acquitted on all impeachment charges of perjury and obstruction of justice in a 21-day Senate trial. Clinton indulged in sexual activities inside the White House, and though he was acquitted on perjury charges, the damage was done. He wasn't acquitted on moral charges. My friends, perhaps it's the absolute power or the draw of beautiful women to high office. Some of these guys in power have fallen to the most obvious traps. And this leads to the question, as a leader in high office, if you're not able to resist the temptations that come with your position, and you're not able to resist the charms of power, and you can so easily fall and betray your marriage, what else can you fall for? If you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe to Dodo Vibes channel. I'm Koli Obasa. See you in the next video. God bless.